Now I know what y'all are thinking. 1 million VC? How is that even possible? That can't be real. This has to be an edited screenshot, has to be fake. But trust me guys, it's real. Matter of fact, let me show you. What's good YouTube? It's your boy Leanla, and I'm coming at y'all with a special video today. Now today, as you guys can see in the top right corner, I have 1 million VC on my account. Not more, not less, exactly 1 million VC. And I'm gonna show you guys how I got it. But before that, let me prove to y'all that it's not edited or fake in the top right. I have 1 million VC in my player progression. If I go to get boost, it says 1 million over there, so you guys can see it's legit. So I'm here to show you guys all the methods that I used, and I will be ranking them from best to worst as far as the best methods in NBA 2K25 to make VC and possibly become a VC millionaire like myself. So without further ado, let's get into it. But first, I have to lay out my criteria for ranking the best VC making methods in this game before I even get into any of the methods. So let's go. So my number one criteria for VC methods is the amount of VC made relative to the time you're spending. And what I mean by this is you want to play modes that give you a high amount of VC for a shorter amount of time invested. And the number two criteria for me as far as VC making methods will be how easy is it to play. And by this I honestly just mean, do you need a squad to play this mode? Can you play this mode solo? Will you have good success playing this mode solo and things like that? My next criteria for VC making methods in 2K25 will be how easy is it to win in this mode. And we all know some modes are easier to win in and some modes are harder to win in. So the modes where it's easier to win, you're getting more VC from those modes. And now my final criteria for best VC making methods on this game is how many times can it be repeated? And what I mean by this is how many times can you do this specific method? Once a week, once a day, repeatedly? We need to know these things. And so now that you know my criteria for ranking the VC making methods, without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Alright y'all, so we're here in the city, and funny enough, a majority of these VC methods that I will be ranking in this video are going to be in this small area right here. So we're going to start with the number one method, obviously. So we're going to want to go over here to the 3v3 Pro-Am. And I'm going to break down why next. Alright y'all, so you can see here that I'm in a 3v3 Pro-Am game. It's about to wrap up. I'm not even having the greatest game particularly. But again, these are games that go to 21. So if you're consistently in here putting up decent teammate grades, you know, like B to A plus or something like that, somewhere in that range, and you know, you're putting up good stats, you'll get a lot of VC. And if you're getting player of the game, it stacks up really, really quickly. And you know, these games are way shorter than reg games, starting 5 games, 5v5 Pro-Am games. Yeah, you get about the same amount of VC. So regardless of the fact that you need 3 people to play this with, is worth it because it's pretty easy to win in here. There's no skill-based matchmaking, and you get a ton of VC for a really short amount of time. And so now we will leave the 3v3 Pro-Am and head over to what I believe is the second best VC making method in this game. And that would be the starting 5. And again, I'll tell y'all why next. Alright y'all, so as y'all can see, I'm in the starter 5 right now. This game is winding down. I saved y'all the trouble of watching the entire gameplay. As you can see, top right, I have 64 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Shooting really good from the field, A+ teammate grade. And this game will end soon, and I'm winning by 25. So let's just look at the amount of VC I get off a game like this. And I believe it should be somewhere in the 1,000 range. Yeah, so as you can see, I got 1149 off this. Now, that's really good. That's basically as good as a rec game almost. And not to mention, whenever you force quit outs in the starting 5, you get VC for it too. I believe if you start off good in the first quarter, um, or make them quit out in the first or second quarter, you'll get probably somewhere around 1,000 VC as well. I've seen the VC go up as high as 1,400, 1,500 in the starting five. So there's a lot of VC making potential in there, and the fact that you get a lot of VC off quits as well, which happen a lot in here, is what makes it a better VC method to me than the rec center. So that's why I think starting five is one of the best VC making methods in NBA 2K25. Now, as for the third best VC making method in this game, we're gonna have to go past here and go over to the rec center. Now, I did say majority of the best VC making methods will be over there in that area, but this is one of those exceptions where you have to come over to this part of the city to make a little extra VC. So let's get into why. Okay, so look, here in the rec, I'm playing on my center currently, and as you can see, this game is about to wrap up. I have a pretty decent stat line: 20 points, 25 rebounds, 6 assists. Just pretty decent stuff. I don't even think I had the greatest game. I shot 8 for 15 on an inside center. But as you can see, I got player of the game, so I'm going to get extra VC from this. I had an 18-mate grade and a pretty decent stat line. So because of this, the VC I'm going to get on this build is around 1,400 almost. And that's really good. But again, this takes a full 30 minutes to get almost all the time. And now for the next VC making method in this game, we're going over here to the stage. Now, this is a place that's a little bit more of a controversial method. You could make a lot of VC here, but you could also lose a lot of VC here. So go in here at your own risk. It's a reason I have this at 4, because you have to be a really good player at the game to consistently rack up VC in here. But regardless, I'm going to show it to y'all. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet with the stage. As you can see, there are 5 3s courts in here, 4 at this bottom row, and then 1 at the very end of the stage, the 10K court. And then these other lesser 3s courts are 1,500, 500, 5,000, and 2,500 VC. That's what you could win off each of these courts. There are 4 2s courts you could play on in the stage, and there's 2 courts on each side. They both have the same amount of VC, which is 2,500 VC and 100 VC. And then there's the 1s court, which is 1,000 on the right side and 500 on the left side. So if you want to make VC in here, I would suggest probably playing the 2,500 court on the 2s and probably 2,500 or higher on the 3s if you really want to make good VC. And again, like I said, this is for the higher skilled players. If you're a beginner level player or a more intermediate player, I'm not sure if this is for you. I don't know if you'll consistently be able to make VC in here, which is why I kept this at number 4. So let's go on to the next one. Alright, y'all, so now we're at method 5, aka the bonus method, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet. It's quests. As you can see, there are certain quests you could do at different segments of time. There's daily quests, which you could do once a day, weekly quests, which you could do once a week, season quests, which you could do once a season, aside from the track, which resets every week. And they all give you different amounts of VC, whether it be 2,500 or 500 or 2,000. There's micro requests that give you 10,000, and there's things like that. And these quests might not seem like much, but of course, if you do them over and over again, they could stack up pretty quickly, and they could make you a decent amount of extra VC before you even know it. So again, I think quests are viable, but they're not very repeatable, so that's why I have to put them at method number 5, aka the bonus method, because it's not really something that's consistent and that you could do over and over and over again, like some of these other modes where you could just play these games back to back to back. These quests, they depend on how much time it takes for them to reset. So there's method 5, aka the bonus method. Alright, y'all, so that's gonna do it for the best VC making methods in NBA 2K25. I tried to show you guys 5 different methods that I liked. and hopefully you guys can use them and make a lot of VC yourselves. Like I said at the start of the video, I am a VC millionaire. I'm probably gonna spend a decent bit of it trying to make some new builds just to have fun. But yes, I was able to get to a million VC. Primarily, no money spent. I've made builds throughout the year. I've spent a little money on them, but a lot of that has been just by grinding the game. So, if I could do it, you could do it too. Um, Anyway, though, y'all, it's been your boy Leela. Once again, this has been the best VC making methods in NBA 2K25. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you're new. And yeah, I'm out. I'll see y'all next time.
Young Vice on the beat.